if you're interested in beginning straight with the meditation, just find my meditation, that how to activate the pineal gland. But here I just want to explain to you a thing or two. First thing you need to understand, the pineal gland is located right in the center of the center of the center of the brain. It's slightly above this point here, if you want to touch it and you want to feel it. Sometimes they say when you were doing the Om meditation, the part is actually vibrating your mouth and it decalcifies the pineal gland. It just shakes it a little bit. That's why you feel the activation. The pineal gland is the one that is responsible for creating the spiritual energy and changing it into the material energy. You probably know, a lot of you know that I'm living the pranic living lifestyle, that's also called the breatharian lifestyle, and a lot of it has to do with opening your pranic channel and activating your pineal gland. Now for most people, the pineal gland is about the size of a pea. And when you spiritually develop, and when you get more sun gazing time, when you're more in nature, when you meditate more, it starts to open up. It starts to open up and it can eventually be the size of a cashew. Now the pineal gland is also responsible for your third eye, for your connection with your divine self. And there's a lot of different methods of activating it. One is really to visualize the light that you're giving to the pineal gland. Visualizing, as you probably know, is somewhere between the matter, the physical body, and the connection with the higher self and the universal self. So when we visualize, we're actually giving the subconscious instructions. You know probably that a lot of people heal themselves from cancer, from the first stages of HIV, from different illnesses, just by doing the right type of visualizations and persisting. It's not enough to just do it one time. Eventually, when you end up being in a red light in the street, or you're having a very boring conversation, try to see if you can just visualize light coming in, breathing in. It's all connected, these mechanisms. The breath connects you to the universe and the unity of all connects you to your pineal gland. In the different meditations that you do, instead of just breathing, try to breathe energy that is coming from the infinity, going down into your crown chakra, touching, the first thing it touches is the pineal gland. This is also the reason why when a baby is born, all the different bones on his skeleton, there's still one place that it doesn't have any bones yet, and that is the crown chakra right up here. That is why the pineal gland is the first thing that when we imagine energy coming from above, that's the first thing that it touches. The pineal gland is also responsible for creating the energy that the body needs. So with the breatharians and the people who live the pranic living lifestyle, they understand this and they're growing their pineal gland. They're allowing it to be completely clean. And you won't believe it, but the brain can actually create anything that the body requires. The brain is probably one of the most, they always say the most powerful thing in the universe, but I don't like to think about that because that kind of limits us to understanding that there's probably brains out there that are much more powerful than our brain. So this is basically what you need to know if you want to practice this. I've had a few conversations with Bashar about the pineal gland. This is why I got a lot of information. He explained to me how the pineal gland is a part of our development and why it's so important and why the dark forces, or the ones that are kind of controlling the planet right now, are trying to do all these things to close it up. The pineal gland also opens when we stop using all our senses. There's something that is called the dark room therapy. It's kind of like an extreme version of what I do or what I teach. And they just close themselves up in a house, and for 10 days, they deprive themselves the senses of anything. There's other methods of reaching this, of course. You can just close your eyes with something, put something above that, but it will require days until the pineal gland really opens. But then when you go back into your normal life after 2 or 3 days, it kind of like goes back to the same place it was before. That's the reason why I didn't decide to teach this type of workshops. Anyway, think about it this way. The more you vibrate in a certain frequency, allowing your pineal gland to grow, visualizing it, you're actually telling your body to do so, and your body listens to you. Don't think about your body as yourself. Your body is detached from yourself. You are not the mind, you are not the thoughts, you are not the beliefs, you are not the emotions, you are not the body. You are the consciousness. The consciousness is above all these things. Therefore, you are a conscious mental manifester. And you can tell your body, I wish to be healthy. Some people can even probably change the color of their eyes. Some people can do amazing things. I did the pranic living workshops, and therefore I understood how much power my mind has over my body, and I learned a lot about the pineal gland. So that's what I want to tell you. Just be aware that this part of you exists. Give it energy, give it light, cleanse it by your belief system every chance you have, and reinforce it. You will see amazing things start happening. A lot of synchronicities will begin happening in your life. A lot of connections that you didn't thought exist, solutions to problems that you didn't thought exist. A lot of things start happening to you. You'll be more healthy, you'll be more connected with your 5D body that is already beginning to form out of the 3D body and the 3D consciousness. So, my name is Maor. If you enjoyed this video, please share it or just like it.